Well, Chuck Schumer is caving, we're learning now. And if you didn't see my previous video, Chuck Schumer is likely going to vote to reopen the government. He's not going to get anything in return other than the potential vote on renewing ACA subsidies in December. That's all he's going to get. Now, what I'm going to show you is that Donald Trump is obviously either incapable, unwilling, or truly just doesn't want to make the lives for Americans better. I think they should have just kept this thing going, because the more it went on, the worse Donald Trump looked and the worse he acted. But regardless, let me know in the comments if you think Chuck Schumer should keep fighting. I kind of think he should. Gavin Newsom has been fighting this entire time, and he said this. Donald Trump is Marie Antoinette and said, "Good night, peasants," which is just very, very good. That's because of a reporting that came out yesterday.
And good evening, I'm Erin Burnett. Out front tonight, the breaking news: Trump skips town. With another failed vote in the Senate moments ago, Washington not ending the nation's longest shutdown. Thousands of flights tonight delayed, canceled. And despite all of that, the President of the United States has just gotten on a plane, with no delays, to his Mar-a-Lago vacation home. According to FlightAware, more than 5,000 flights were delayed today. That's a lot of Americans impacted, and more than 1,000 flights were canceled. That's about a 600% increase from Tuesday. And it's about to get a lot worse. The Transportation Secretary, Sean Duffy, today warning that 1 in 5 flights could be cut coming up if the government shutdown drags on. Hold on. Can I just say 1 in 5? That's 20%.
So if this shutdown doesn't end relatively soon, the consequence of that is going to be more controllers don't come to work, and then we're going to have to continue to assess the pressure in the airspace and make decisions that may, again, move us from 10% to 15%, maybe to 20%.
And Americans would take the hit for that. But as I mentioned, one of the planes not delayed tonight was Trump's. So Trump was earlier going to Marine One, going to Air Force One, fired off a social media post saying the United States Senate should not leave town until they have a deal to end the Democratic shutdown. Translation: Trump wants the Senate to stay in Washington. Okay. But then the second part, while he, as you can see on the screen, just left for a warm weekend at his vacation home in Mar-a-Lago. No worries about Air Force One being delayed or canceled. And when Trump gets back to Washington, he plans to attend a football game. And that is consistent with how he has behaved so far during the longest shutdown in American history. He has acted as if it isn't happening. In the past 39 days, as things like flight chaos is affecting Americans across the country, Trump has added a new gold script sign outside the Oval Office. That just came in there. He has, of course, annihilated the East Wing of the White House as part of a spend of an estimated $300 million on a ballroom. He's renovated the Lincoln bathroom with marble and gold and hosted a Great Gatsby-themed Halloween party at Mar-a-Lago. Now, that's right. That is not commentary. The party was actually called "A Little Party Never Killed Nobody," which is a line from a song written specifically for the movie starring Leo DiCaprio, right? The Great Gatsby. And the party was all in. Political allies and celebrities were decked out in elaborate costumes from the roaring part of the 1920s, which, of course, came right before the big party crashed, 1929, and then the Great Depression.
Yeah, so that really does sum it all up pretty well, doesn't it? That Donald Trump just does not give a shit. And that's why I just don't understand why Chuck Schumer is trying to cave, because the longer this goes on, the worse Donald Trump looks and the more out of touch he looks. And the things he's doing while this shutdown is happening is actually hurting people who vote for him. It says here, Trump administration demands states undo full SNAP benefits payouts as states warn of catastrophic impact. President Donald Trump's administration is demanding states undo full SNAP benefits paid out under Georgia's orders last week, now that the Supreme Court has stayed those rulings, marking the latest swing in a seesawing legal battle anti-hunger program used by 42 million Americans. The demand from the U.S. Department of Agriculture came as more than 24 states warned of catastrophic operational disruptions if Trump administration does not reimburse them for those SNAP benefits they authorized before the Supreme Court's stay. It goes on to say here that this is what could happen. The extent states sent full SNAP benefits for November 2025. This was unauthorized, said someone from the agriculture. That's a Trump official. Accordingly, states must immediately undo any steps taken to issue full SNAP benefits for November 2025. That person went on to warn that states could face penalties if they did not comply. So they're going to punish states for trying to feed people. That's As plain as you can put it. In a filing in federal court on Sunday, the agency said states moved too quickly and erroneously released full money SNAP benefits after last week's rulings. Lisa Murkowski, a Republican who said this, she called it shocking. It's one thing if the federal government is going to continue its level of appeal through the courts to say, no, this can't be done. But when you are telling the states that have said this is a significant issue in our state, we're going to find resources, backfill or front load, whatever term we want, to help our people, those states should not be penalized. I don't know what to tell you, Lisa Murkowski. I mean, this is literally what you signed up for. This is what you signed up for. I believe you voted for every single one of Donald Trump's cabinet members, and you have, in my mind, put a stamp of approval on all of this, on all of it. Now, Donald Trump, while he's in Mar-a-Lago partying, he's also posting pictures of what his new ballroom is going to look like. Look at that. Now, when is this thing going to get built? Like, when's it going to be done? Because is he celebrating something that he's never actually going to go into? Because doesn't it take a long time to build something like that? Like, is it something that he'd be able to use within a year? That to me is worrying. It's like, okay, like you're celebrating this ballroom that you're building and you're putting your mark on the White House. Okay, whatever. But is he even going to be able to use it? And if he is, and if he isn't, then that would mean to me that maybe he's not thinking of ever leaving. That's what I'm thinking. Now, he's also saying things like this. He says, how easy should voter ID identification be to get from radical left Democrats? There should be nothing easier, right? Well, 47 Dems, they don't even want to vote for it. That is for one reason only, they want to cheat. Yeah, we want to cheat. He's saying that after he got walloped in the elections. And this is something that we do also just need to pay attention to, because Donald Trump is an anti-Democrat. He is anti-democracy. He is an enemy of democracy. We know that for a fact. He does not accept results unless he is on the winning side of them. And if the voters tell him to do something and it's something he doesn't want to do, he does not pay attention to what the voters say. So we have to keep watching this. While this is all happening, Donald Trump has taken the time to fly over a football game. So we can spend money on this, but we can't spend money on SNAP.
Moments ago, Air Force One, high above Northwest Stadium here in Landover, Maryland.
I hate this stuff so much. I just hate it so much. I'm gonna end with this. This perhaps will bring you some joy. It brought me joy. It's stupid. It's quite insane. What is this time if not stupid and insane? Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please hit like in the video. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. I'll see you soon.